Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. So today I'm going to have a play with our Distress Embossing Glazes. I've got out Basil and Bibby, Lavinia stamps, and Dandelion's Delight from Picket Fence Studio. And now, with this, I'm going to use this big one. And I've already cut out using Master Layouts 2 the layer that I'm going to use. Now what I want is to put this on, but I want Basil and Bibby behind. So I've cut out 2 masks, which were very fiddly to do. So to start with, I'm going to take that off. Oh, blimey. Let's just lay these where I want them, roughly. And then lay this on the top, just so we get a rough idea where I want them. That's about right, I think. Right, so let's just make sure that they're level. Alright, and I'm going to stamp these and then we're going to mask them to do the next bit. So let's pick them up. I'm using Burst by Claire Morning Mist for this. I don't want black, it's a bit too much for what we're doing today. Okay, let's get them stamped. Just one more, I think. And get them done again. How are we all anyway? All good? I'm fine. I've spent the last 2 days doing my craft room, trying to get some organisation, building shelves and drawers and whatnot. I just need another 2 set of drawers and I'm going to be done, I think. Right, let's put these back. Or I lose them because they are very dainty. Right, that's those. Now, just want to quickly dry them off and then I'll put the masks down. Okay, right. Let's just grab, oops, a stabby tool. And we'll take the backing off this mask. The only thing, they are very, very dainty and I don't want them to tear. So it gently does it. And then I'm going to place the mask straight over the top as best I can. without the hair. Okay, that's that one. And the next one. That one's a bit easier. Same again. Just line him up. And place him down. I know I've not got all of his tail, but that was too fiddly to cut. If need be, we'll draw that in afterwards. Where there's a will, there's a way. Right. So, next we'll grab that. Let's make sure that's down. Now, work out where we want this. I want the stems coming off the bottom. Just about there, I think. So pick that up. Now, I'll put some embossing anti-static powder down. Don't want the next bit to be sticking everywhere. Not where I don't want it anyway. Okie doke. Right, I'm going to grab some Versamark. So it might take a couple of goes with this. This does need to be sticky for the embossing glaze to take. Okay, that's one go. Let's give it one more. I need to rig ink my Versamark. I think it seems to be a bit dry. Tell you what, let's get out sparkle one. Not that it matters. Not particularly going to see the sparkles, but it's a bit juicier. Okay, and again, good press down. I'm just trying to see if everything's done. Looks it, apart from a little bit there. I'll give it one more, guys, just to be safe and know that we've done it all. Okay, last one. That should, that's it, perfect, I can see it now. Right, now just gently lift this up, move that over. I'll clean that stamp in a minute when we've done this next bit. Just grab a scrap, might leave those in place just for a minute. Just while I do the bottom bit. Right, we're going to get Twisted Citron. Now I'm just going to go up the stems Doesn't matter if you get it elsewhere. It's not meant to be perfect. And we'll tap it off in a second. What I'll do, I'll leave the masks in place till we've got all the powder where I want it, just in case Basil and Bibby are still wet ink underneath. They shouldn't be, but I don't want them to be coloured in any way. Okay, that's that bit. Right, now we should, that's it. And sticking to a brush, sticking there, not where I want it. Okay, right, let's put the green away. Actually, what I'm going to do, just the odd little, because I want different colours in them anyway. Okay, that's that. Now, let's go on to the others. So I've got candied apple. I'm not going to shake this off yet. And wild honey. I know it's going to mix, but you're using very little of it, that you're not going to waste it anyway, so it doesn't matter. You'll see why when we do the next bit. And squeeze lemonade. Doesn't matter where you put it, 'cause it's all going to be mixed in once we do this. Salty ocean. And last but not least is shaded lilac. Just in any spots that you can see you missed. Now you don't have to use these colours, just whatever colours you happen to have. Okay, right, let's put this blasted lid on this shaded lilac. Doesn't want to stay as it should be. That'll do. Right, now we're going to pick it up and we're just going to tip tap tap underneath. Okay, and then remove the excess. Right, there's a little bit there. Doesn't matter too much, but just clean it up as if you can. A little bit there I don't want. Okay, now they could keep that and have it as a mixture, but I haven't got any empty pots, so in the bin it goes. Okay, right, now I'm going to heat emboss this and remove these first, because otherwise the told you the dainty's legs fell off. Yeah, otherwise the embossing glaze will seal it in place, and we don't want that. Left his light behind. Just grab his lamp. Okay. A bit down there. Right. Right, I'm just going to heat it up, guys, and I'll be back. So that's that bit. I don't know whether you can see that it's all glazed. Right, I'm just going to wipe my desk because it's got all powder on it and it'll drive me cuckoo. I've got card base and a layer, and we've got a card front. Now all we need to do for this next bit is come up with a sentiment and put it all together. And I grab candied apple, Distress oxide, and I'm just going to go around the edges just to give it a bit of colour. That way we don't have to worry about trying to match the layer up to the card, because that colour is already in the card with the embossing glaze. I always go along these edges too, just to so it looks like the whole card's covered in the same colour. Right, let's quickly wipe my hands. We've got Chucky in here with us today, which is unusual. Normally he's lay in the living room. Right, so that's going to go on there like so. I might put that in place first, actually. So let's grab, what do we need? What do we need? Okay, grab this one. Sure none of the bits are over the edges. That's okay. Right, so I'm just going to line this up. so. Okay, that's that bit. Try my best to keep everything clean and tidy. Right. So, next is we want it on our card base, like so. I think I might raise it up. So, let's grab some of your double-sided foam. I should have used my thicker one really, but it doesn't matter. So, like so. While I'm doing this, guys, if I can get you to, I'll ask you to, sorry, give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video, that is. I'll be extremely grateful. And also, if you could subscribe and share, that'd be even better. And don't forget, we have a Facebook group, DD Cards. The link's in the description below. I'd love to see you over there. Right, because this is double-sided and it's very sticky, once it's down, it's down. You are not getting it back up. So I'm just going to put some glue stick over it. It just gives me a little bit more wiggle room while we get it in place. Okay, so let's get this lined up. That looks okay. Up a little bit there. Okay, that's that. Now we've just got to do a sentiment. So I've got out just a mixture that I've gathered. How about this is a lawn fawn one. Thank you so much. Or just thank you. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go with just thank you. So let's grab thank you so much. I'm just going to excuse me, snip that in half, and don't worry, you can always use it and put it back in place when you want it. Let's grab got any scrap? Yep. Let's just grab a piece of that. Now, I want to use a little banner from, oops, Master Layouts 2. I know it's going to be too big for it. So let's just make sure. That actually got perfectly actually. So I'm going to cut this out first. I don't know whether I told you guys, I ordered new cutting plates for my big shot. No matter what, they just slide straight through, so I'm having to use my embossing plate with it. It's not the one I want anyway, it's that one. It's just, it does just not, it seemed too small, too thin, sorry. No, this ain't going to go through. Let's try taking that out. See, just doesn't. It's not going to cut at all. Just crazy. Let's try doing it this way. So the actual sidekick plate doesn't work with the replacements. Oops. It's just, yeah, never mind, not to worry. Right, so that should perfect. Right, let's just grab, I'll stamp that on and put this in the bottom. Centre that as best I can. And grab my shear ruler for that one, I think. Can't really go wrong then, can I? Now I've got the cat. Hello! Leo! Leo! Little love mop in ears. Right. Oh, she says as she moves it. Well, it is what it is. It's a homemade card, Debbie. Stop fussing. Right. Does that look straight? Hopefully. Okie doke. So, let's pick that up. Put that away with our embossing powder. Sorry, I keep calling it that. Anti-static embossing powder, is it? I'm going to do it in the same colour as Basil and Bibby, which was the Morning Mist by Versavine Claire. Some more. Okay. Put that back with that. I don't know what I put anti-static on for because I'm not heat embossing it. That's because I'm listening to the cat. There you go. Right. I'm going to lift that up with some double-sided tape. It might be a little bit too thick. Let's have a look. Oh no, just be okay as long as we keep it in the centre. Okie doke. Right, that's the sentiment done. Now, just before I go any further, I'm going to just quickly cover Basil and Bibby up. Grab some Luna paste, a paintbrush. I don't need much. This is slippery when wet Luna paste. Grab some water. I'm just going to mix it up. I'm just going to give it a little splat. Like so. Next, I'm just going to put a sentiment on. Okay guys, that's us finished. So there you have it. Embossing glaze, Distress Embossing Glaze. This is the one I practiced with, but I did it on linen texture cardstock and it didn't take as well. That's because the Versamark soaked in more into all the nooks and crannies. So I did that on smooth white and that seems to have taken a lot better. So there we have it. That's it for me. I haven't got much tidying up to do because I've kept it fairly clean, which is awesome. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, I'd be extremely grateful if you could give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. Alright guys, till next time, take care. Bye.